At MBUK, we've been looking at the evolution of a classic. We've been looking at 3 different bikes over a 3-part series in the coming months. The first bike of the series, behind me, is the Lapierre Zesty AM. Lapierre was founded in 1946 by a French chap called Gaston Lapierre. By 1988, Lapierre realised the real importance of mountain biking, and they developed their very first and own mountain bike. In 2003, Lapierre signed Nico Vouilloz, who was to become one of the most successful mountain bikers of all time, scoring a total of 10 World Championship victories and 16 World Cup wins, which is no mean feat. From 2010 onwards, Nico Vouilloz was involved in the R&D department at Lapierre. His influence could be felt across all of the bikes within the range, particularly the Zesty. In this latest iteration of the bike, you could almost say that it has become his bike. He's had a great involvement in the way the suspension works, the geometry on the frame, and the general ride characteristics of the bike. He wanted something that could pedal, could descend, was fun, playful, and great for the average Joe all the way up to the pro. Nico really felt like this bike was an improvement over the last iteration. He spent a lot of time meticulously testing the bike, taking it in places where you wouldn't normally test a bike. The highest mountains, the lowest lows, the flattest plains. So you know you're in good hands when you're riding a Lapierre Zesty. The new Zesty has some real key features, including EI suspension technology. So the EI suspension technology has accelerometers in the fork, on the stem, and a cadence sensor in the bottom bracket. These help the suspension brain, which is mounted to the stem, judge whether you're pedaling, riding downhill, or just getting super gnarly. It changes the suspension settings depending on your riding conditions. This is a real tech geek's nirvana. In 2008, when the first Zesty was launched, it was considered quite a progressive bike. It was critically acclaimed, with BikeRadar giving it 5 out of 5 stars. It had a long stem, narrow bars, skinny little forks, and a relatively steep head angle. Looking at this bike, you can see that everything's changed. It's got a 66.5 degree head angle, 430mm long chainstays, touts a RockShox Pike or a Fox 34, and it's definitely up for a pasting. For a chance to win your very own Lapierre Zesty AM 527, click on the link in the video description or check out issue 323 of MBUK.